Hey everyone, hope you are all well and having a lovely day, a lovely week so far. If you have not practiced with me before, then welcome. I am Amy and I will be your yoga teacher for this class. And if you're one of those lovely people who is here all the time, then welcome back. So this is going to be a fun, funky, creative, challenging Vinyasa flow. As always with my classes, we won't be taking ourselves too seriously. It's all just about giving things a go and hopefully having some fun along the way. So if you do make it to the end of this class and you did have fun, then let me know in the comments. Let me know if you had fun, what you thought. Any other thoughts, any other comments, any class requests, please leave them below. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it as well, so that I know you liked it and that I should make more like this one. And don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss a class from me. If you are ready to begin, we will be starting today down on our backs. So carefully, mindfully make your way down. So starting your practice with care and intention right from the beginning. The suggestion here is to find a constructive rest pose by bringing the soles of the feet to the edges of the mat, letting the knees drop into center. And maybe bring one hand onto the heart and one hand onto the belly, helping you connect to the heartbeat and to the movement of the breath in and out of the body. So notice what you have carried with you onto your mat and whether that is going to serve you in this practice or not. So have you brought with you any tension in the body or the mind that you might be able to let go of? Are you still mentally preoccupied with thoughts about whatever you were doing before this class and things that you've got lined up afterwards? Again, can you set those things to one side and really commit yourself to this time for yourself? To be connected to your body, connected to your breath, connected to the present moment. Have you brought with you any restrictions on the breath, and can you let those go? So letting the breath be full, letting the breath be expansive, filling up the entire torso with each breath in, letting it expand in all directions. And clearing all of the breath as you exhale, creating space for that next fresh inhale to move in. Take a few more breaths, focusing on the movement of the body with the inhales and exhales. Noticing how even here in stillness, the breath brings movement, life, energy into the body. And can you really solidify that connection to your breath now and keep that connection even as we start to move through our practice? The breath being like that thread that ties all of our practice together. Final few breaths here, really savouring these last few moments in stillness before we begin to move. If the hands are on the body, bring them into a cactus shape, palms face up, elbows bent. Windshield wipe the knees from side to side, letting them drift left and right. Maybe they reach the floor in each direction, maybe not. Maybe your range of motion increases with each repetition. Let's do one more each way, then find your way back to center. Walk the feet in so they're hip width apart, knees above ankles. Right foot stays grounded, left ankle crosses over the right knee. Keep the right foot on the floor for now, and without using the hands, can you energetically press the left knee down towards the top left corner of the mat, just using the strength of the legs to bring some opening into the hip. Trying to keep both hips grounded into the earth here, so notice if they're veering off to one side. Now, maybe bring the left hand onto the inside of the left thigh and use that hand to push the left thigh even further away from you. Keep flexing the left toes back towards the knee. Left arm comes back into cactus. Lift the right foot so that you can spiral the left leg around the right. Find eagle legs here. Let the knees drop over to the right hand side, landing in an eagle twist. Trying to keep both shoulder blades pressing into the earth here. Big expansive breaths into left ribs, left lung. Keep the eagle legs, spiral back through center. Feet are lifted from the floor. Add eagle arms, left arm over the right arm, wrap once or twice. Now as you inhale, tap the fingertips above the head, tap the toes down. Exhale, lift and squeeze, tap elbows to knees. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 3 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Last 2. Squeeze. Last 1. Squeeze and hold. Can you make contact between the knees and the elbows and really push them in towards one another? Take 1 more big breath in and big breath out. Lower back down. Keep the legs crossed but unravel at the ankles. Catch hold of the outside edges of the feet with the hands. Reclined cow face pose. Pull the heels in towards the glutes. Keep hold of the feet but straighten the legs to cross over at the ankles. Pointing the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling, flexing the toes back towards your face. Keep the ankles crossed, release the hands down by your sides, then lower the feet to hover above the earth. Lift the legs all the way back up. Lower to hover. 3 more. Lift, keep the lower back grounded. Lower back down. Lift and lower. Let's do 1 more. Lift and lower. Hold at a hover. Take a big inhale. Stay for the exhale. Keep hovering but uncross the ankles. Point the toes forwards. And then pull the knees into the chest, wrap the hands around the shins, have a little rock from side to side. Cactus the arms, drop the feet to the floor, hip width apart. Left foot stays down, right ankle crosses over. Without using the hands, energetically push the right knee away from you. Then maybe add the right hand onto the inside of the thigh. Push the knee even further away. Right arm back into cactus. Lift the left foot, eagle through the legs. Let the knees drift over to the left hand side. Find the twist and find your breath. Big expansive inhales and exhales. Engage through the obliques to pull the legs back to center. Right arm over left arm, eagle arms and legs. Inhale, tap fingers and toes. Exhale, lift and squeeze. Lower, breathe in. Lift, breathe out. For 3, 2, and 1. Lift and squeeze, make contact. Push the knees and the elbows in towards one another. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. Lower the head back down, unravel the arms, catch the edges of the feet. Gomukhasana, keep pressing the lower back down as you pull the heels into the hips. Keep the hands on the feet, straighten the legs to cross over at the ankles here. Ankles stay crossed, arms release down by your sides. Lower the legs to hover. Lift them all the way back up. 4 more times. Lower and lift. For 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lower them down and hold, hovering. Take a big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Keep them hovering but uncross. Point the toes forwards. Breathe in. Breathe out. Squeeze the knees into the chest. Hands wrap around the shins. Take a few little circles from side to side on the lower back. Then keep the hands on the legs as you start to rock yourself forwards and backwards, finding your way up to a comfortable seated position. And while I sort out my hair, check in with the alignment of the spine here. So think about grounding down through the hips and lifting up through the rib cage. Softening the shoulders down and away from the ears, tucking the chin in ever so slightly to lengthen through the back of the neck. Now inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, side bend over to the right hand side. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left. This time, inhale through center. Exhale, take it over to the right and pause there. Notice if the left hip is lifting. Can you press it back down? Now bring the left fingertips onto the side of the head. Inhale, open the elbow even wider. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. One more, breathe in. Breathe out. Now inhale, open up. Reach the left fingertips over to the right hand side. Find that side bend once again. Now stay with the side bend, but lift the right arm as well. Reaching on a diagonal. Take a big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lift through center. Switch the cross of the ankles as you do so. Exhale, side bend over to the other side. Big breaths into the right side of the body. Fingertips onto the side of the head. Inhale here. Exhale, tap and twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. One more, breathe in. Breathe out, tap. Inhale, lift the elbow, reach the arm across to the left-hand side. Stay nice and low on a diagonal as you lift the left arm as well. Send some energy through the fingertips, breathe in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. This time, exhale, roll over onto hands and knees, uncross the ankles, tabletop. Shift forwards and backwards, bringing the weight into the wrists. Turn the fingertips to the sides, shift from left to right. Fingertips point towards you, press the heels of the hands into the earth. Press forwards and backwards. Keep fingertips pointing towards you. Roll onto the backs of the hands. Shift forwards and backwards. Now send the hips to the heels. Lift the hands. Give them a little shake, a little wiggle. Let go of any tension that you might have accumulated through the wrists. Then when you feel ready, roll back into your tabletop. Extend the left leg behind you, but drop the toes onto the earth. Press the heel to the back of the room. Shift the weight forwards and backwards, opening through the left calf. Now inhale, lift the left leg, bend the elbows, come down, chaturanga arms. Exhale, straighten the elbows, press the heel back. Inhale, lift the leg, lower the chest. Exhale, straighten the arms, press the heel. One more time, inhale, lower and pause. Keep the leg lifted, find some little baby pulses, lifting and lowering. Inhale here. As you exhale, straighten the elbows, drop the left toes and squeeze the right knee into the nose. Inhale, drop the knee, bend the elbows, lift the left leg. Exhale, squeeze the right knee into the chest. One more time, one-legged baby chaturanga. Exhale, right knee to nose, pause there. Step the right foot through between the hands, melt the left knee down to the earth, keep the left toes tucked under. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, right arm over left, eagle arms. Inhale, lean back, point the fingertips towards the back of the room. Exhale, straighten the front leg, hinge down, point the fingertips forward. Inhale, lunge, lean back. Exhale, half split, hinge forward. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more. Sweep it back. Bring it forward and pause there. Can you bring the right peace fingers and thumb to bind around the right big toe? Keep the right hand on the toe. Unravel the left arm. Bring the left hand onto the left hip. Now see if you can keep the grip on the toe as you start to roll your way towards the back of the mat, eventually lowering the sole of the left foot to the floor and lifting the right leg, finding a pistol squat at the back of the mat. Can you broaden through the chest here? Draw the shoulders back, maybe look forwards. Then going back out in reverse, can you slide all the way back forwards onto the left knee? Deliver the right foot back towards the top of the mat. Then release the foot, re-bend the knee, reach the arms, find your lunge, big inhale. Right hand onto right hip, left arm reaches over as you exhale. Bend the left elbow, bring the fingertips to the head. Inhale, open up even wider. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, expand. Exhale, tap. Let's do one more. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, open the elbow wide, then reach the arm over to the right hand side. Keep leaning on that angle as you reach the right arm up and over as well. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, reach both arms all the way up, straighten through the spine. Keep the back toes tucked under. See if you can start to lift the right foot off the earth and then drop the right knee behind the left knee, maybe without using the hands. All 10 toes are tucked under here. Inhale, reach the arms even higher. Exhale, right hand onto the back heel. Reach the left arm up and over. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, left hand onto the other heel. Push the hips forward, push the heart up. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, take it down to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down to the left. This time, inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, maybe lower both hands down onto both heels. Engage the glutes here, so think about pushing the hips towards the front of the room, really squeezing the glutes in, pushing the heart up, pressing the hands onto the heels. Now inhale, reach both arms all the way up, keep the legs as they are, lower the hands to the earth, walk them forward, sink the chest down for a puppy pose variation. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders, keep the left knee grounded, unravel the right leg and drop the toes to the back of the mat, finding that calf stretch on the second side. Push the weight forwards and backwards. Now inhale, lift the leg, bend the elbows. Exhale, drop the heel, press it back, keeping the left knee grounded for now. Inhale, one-legged baby chaturanga. Exhale, calf stretch. One more. Inhale, lower and hold. Pulses with the right leg. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the right toes and squeeze the left knee into the chest. Inhale, one-legged chaturanga. Exhale, left knee to chest. Just one more. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to chest. Pause, breathe in. Step it through into a lunge. Melt the right knee down as you breathe out. Inhale, reach both arms all the way up. Exhale, left arm over the top. Find your eagle arms. Inhale, lean back, look up. Exhale, hinge it forward, half splits. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, hinge. 3 more, big inhale. Full exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Last one, big breath in. Big breath out, hinge it forward. Bring the left peace fingers and thumb to catch the left big toe. Left hand stays where it is. Right hand comes onto the right hip. Maybe you can keep the hand on the left foot as you start to slide your way back and lower the sole of the right foot to the floor as you lift the left foot into a pistol squat. See if you can find a nice tall spine here, so not rounding and hunching forwards too much if you can avoid it. Then we take it back out in reverse, maybe without using the hands. You can roll back onto the right knee, bring the left foot a little bit further forwards. Release the foot, bend the knee, arms high, inhale. Left hand, left hip, right arm up and over as you exhale. Fingers to the head, inhale, open wide. Exhale, twist and tap to the left hand side. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. One more, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, open and reach the arm to the left, finding that side bend. Left arm reaches as well, like you're holding a ball in the hands. A big beach ball, reaching it to the side of the room. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead, lengthen through the spine. Then maybe without using the hands, you can lift the left leg and cross the left knee behind the right knee. Oh, that's so hard. All 10 toes are tucked under here. Big breath in, lift the arms even higher. Exhale, lower the left hand down onto the heel. Inhale, reach both arms. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Inhale through center. Exhale, lower left. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, lower right. This time both arms reach, breathe in, then maybe both arms can lower down onto the heels as you breathe out. Pausing here for a few breaths. Again, can you think about pushing the hips towards the front of the room? Rolling the shoulders away from the ears. One more inhale. One more exhale. Unravel, reach both arms high. Keep the legs as they are. Lower the hands onto the earth. Walk them forwards. Anahatasana, melting heart pose. Slide the hands under the shoulders. Keep the knees crossed over and the toes tucked, but lift the knees to hover above the mat. Then do a little jump switch into a floating tabletop. Extend the right leg behind you, keep it lifted and parallel to the floor. Drop the toes back down. Extend the left leg back. Drop the toes. One more of each. Extend right. Drop it down. Extend left. Drop it down. Okay, this time extend the right leg behind you. Find some little lifts and lowers, baby pulses with the leg. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Straighten both legs. Sweep the right leg high. Exhale, right knee into the nose. Inhale, three leg. Exhale, squeeze. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out, squeeze. Step the foot through. Back knee stays lifted. Rise all the way up into a high crescent lunge. Wrap the right elbow over the left. Find your eagle arms. Inhale, lean back. Sink even deeper into the right knee. Exhale, hinge forward. Straighten the right leg. Inhale, lunge, lean back. Exhale, take it forward. Last time, big breath in. Big breath out, hinge forward and hold. Spin the left heel onto the earth so the toes point out at an angle. Providing a little bit more stability so that you can lift the right toes off the floor, so coming just onto the right heel. Then bring the peace fingers and thumb to catch hold of the right big toe. Knowing that everything is all just optional, so if it doesn't work, you can just leave it, doesn't matter. Right hand stays where it is, left arm unravels and comes onto the left hip. Now lower the sole of the right foot to the floor, keep the bind, lift the left leg parallel to the earth. Then can you let the left leg carry on, sweeping even higher into a standing split. You'll definitely find that having the fingertips under the right big toe makes it more of a challenge for the balance. Now in slow motion, start to lower the left foot to the floor, and as soon as the left foot lands, can you pick the right foot up off the floor, come all the way up to standing, keeping the big toe grip, right leg straight out in front of you, parallel to the earth. Find a nice tall spine here. Open the right leg straight out to the right hand side. Bring it back forwards. Keep the grip on the right big toes, and you lower down into a pistol squat. Release the grip on the toe, keep the leg lifted, reach both arms forwards. Fingertips to the front of the mat, take a big step back with the right toes, landing in a left side lunge. Inhale, reach both arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, left hand, left hip, side bend to the left. Right fingertips onto the head, breathe in. Elbow to left knee, breathe out. Inhale, expand. Exhale, tap. One more, breathe in. My voice went funny. Breathe out, tap and hold. Press the right hand and the left hand together, finding a prayer twist lunge. Tap the right knee to the floor and lift. Tap and lift, tap and lift. Now lower the right knee to the floor, untuck the right toes so the top of the foot is on the floor, then lift the knee to hover, lower, lift and lower, last one, lift and lower. Tuck the toes back under, lift the knee, travel all the way to Skandasana at the back of the mat, bending the right knee, straightening the left knee. Bring the right hand onto the floor behind the right hip, left fingertips to the side of the head. Inhale here, exhale, can you tap the left elbow to the right knee? Inhale, open, exhale, tap. One more, breathe in. My voice gone funny again. Breathe out, tap. Bring the hands back to heart center. The next place we meet is in a one-legged Tadasana at the top of the mat, standing onto the left leg, drawing the right knee into the chest. Can you do it without stepping the right foot down on the way? Wrap the right leg over the top of the left leg. Wrap the right arm over the top of the left arm. Full eagle pose. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the elbows to tap the knees. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tap it down. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Make contact between the elbows and the right thigh. Now, can you keep that contact as you unravel the legs and come all the way up to standing? Squeeze the right knee into the chest. Keep pressing the elbows and the knees in towards one another. Keep the contact, but can you slide the elbows to be on the outside edge of the right knee? Keep them there as you slowly lower the right foot next to the left. Bend into the knees so you're in a funky chair twist. Keep the left elbow pressing into the outside of the knee, but unravel the arms. Right arm up, left arm down, finding your twisted chair. Keep pressing the knees back into the left elbow, so don't let the knees collapse inward. Keep the twist to the right hand side, but lower the hands onto the earth and drop the hips down on top of the heels here. Finding a twisted toe balance to set up for a twisted crow pose. Bring the right knee onto the back of the left elbow, the right hip onto the back of the right elbow, and then maybe lift your way off. Twisted crow. Option to add on eagle legs here, wrapping the right knee over the top of the left, maybe once, maybe twice. If you found eagle legs unravel, drop the feet back into the earth, hands back to the heart center. Come all the way up to standing. Draw the left knee into the chest as you do so. Wrap the right arm over the left once again. Find your eagle arms. Take a big step back with the left foot. Toes point out, heels point in. Sink it down into goddess pose with eagle arms. Imagining like your fingertips are a nice paintbrush covered in your favourite colour. Start to take some big circles with the arms and find movement through the legs as you do so. So you might bend and straighten through the legs. Switch direction of the circles. Spiral your way back through centre, bend the knees. Open the arms into a capital T shape. Straighten the legs, toes in, heels out. Hinge at the hips, come all the way down. Prasarita Padottanasana. Imagine like you could point the tailbone up towards the sky as you lower the crown of the head down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep the left hand down. Open the right arm up. Find a twist. Exhale down through center. Inhale, open the left arm up. Exhale down through center. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders. Hop the feet in about halfway down so that you can bring the backs of the arms underneath the backs of the thighs. Maybe lift the feet into your Titibhasana. Then can you keep the legs pointing out and slide the thighs down the backs of the arms, landing in Upavista Konasana, your seated wide-legged shape. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, walk the hands forward and fold down in between the legs. Inhale, walk the hands back upright. Bend into the left knee, plant the sole of the left foot on the floor. Place the right hand on the earth at the top of the mat. And then can you lift the hips up into this funky kind of wild thing shape. You can come onto the left tiptoes here. Now place the left hand down, spin onto the left tiptoes, sweep the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave it forwards, high plank. Exhale, ripple back, down dog. Inhale forward. Exhale back. One more, snake it forwards, big inhale. Wave it back, big exhale. We've got that whole sequence on the second side. Hopefully I can remember all of it. So as you're ready, inhale, wave it forwards into a high plank. Then step the feet in slightly as you bend the knees to hover a few inches above the earth. Extend the left leg straight back out behind you. Drop the toes back down. Right leg back. Step it down. Left and down. Last time to the right. Drop it down. This time to the left and hold. Find some little pulses through the leg. Now inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, squeeze. Last time, inhale. Exhale, squeeze the knee in. Step the foot through all the way up to the sky with the arms, high crescent lunge. Wrap the left elbow over the right elbow. Find your eagle arms. Inhale, lean back, look up. Exhale, hinge it forward, straighten the front leg. Inhale, lunge it back. Exhale, hinge it forward. Last time, big breath in. Big breath out, hinge forward and hold. Drop the right heel onto the earth. As you roll onto the left heel, lift the toes. Catch the big toe with the fingertips. Unravel the right hand, place it on the right hip, keeping the bind around the left big toe the whole time as you roll the sole of the foot onto the floor and lift the right leg parallel to the earth. Then maybe start sweeping the right leg even higher into a standing split. Now in slow motion, and as soon as the right foot lands, lift the left foot off the earth, come all the way up to a stand, Padangusthasana. Open the left leg straight out to the left hand side. Swing it straight back around in front of you. Then lower down into a pistol squat. Keep the left leg lifted, reach the fingertips straight out in front of you. Lower the fingertips to the floor, step the left foot all the way back into a lunge. Sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, side bend over to the right hand side. Left hand onto the head, inhale. Elbow to knee, exhale. Inhale, expand. Exhale, tap. One more, breathe in. Breathe out, tap and pause. Right hand meets the left hand. Find your prayer twist lunge. Tap the left knee down and lift. Lower, lift, lower and lift. Lower the knee, untuck the toes, pressing off the top of the left foot. Lift the knee, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Tuck the toes back under, lift the knee, travel all the way to Skandasana at the back of the mat, lowering the hips down on top of the left heel. Place the left hand on the floor behind the left hip, right fingertips to the head, breathe in. Right elbow, left knee, breathe out. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. One more, breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the hands back to heart center. Big transition, one-legged Tadasana at the top of the mat. Can you do it all in one big movement, drawing the left knee into the chest? Let the left knee wrap around the right. Left elbow over right elbow, eagle the arms. Let's all have a moment to catch up. Inhale here. Exhale, tap the elbows to the knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time, lift, breathe in. Lower, breathe out and pause. Keep the contact between the elbows and the left thigh as you pull the left knee up and in towards the chest. Keep squeezing the knees and the elbows towards one another. Now keep the contact, but slide the elbows so they're on the outside edge of the left knee. Lower the left foot next to the right, bend into the knees. Twisted chair variation. Keep the right elbow on the left knee, but unravel the arms. Right arm down, left arm up, twisted chair. Keep the twist, lower the hands to the earth on the left-hand side. Lift the heels, drop the hips towards the heels. Bring the outside edge of the left leg onto the backs of the arms. Maybe lift up into your twisted crow pose, Parivrtta Bakasana. Then maybe let the right knee wrap underneath the left knee, finding eagle legs. Unravel the eagle legs, drop the tiptoes to the floor. Press the hands at heart center. Find your way back into a twisted crow pose. Come all the way up to stand, pull the right knee in towards the chest, wrap the left elbow over the top of the right elbow, eagle arms, step the right foot out wide, toes point out, heels point in, sink the hips as low as you can go. This time, lift the right heel, lower, same side, lift, lower, lift, lower, left side, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, both at once, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Now can you lift both heels and stay on the tiptoes, straighten both legs, stay on the tiptoes, bend the knees, straighten, bend, straighten, one more time, bend, straighten, drop the heels, open the arms wide, oop, nearly falling backwards, toes in, heels out, fold it down, Prasarita Padottanasana. Maybe have a nice little wiggle through the hips, give them a sway from side to side. Inhale, halfway lift, press the hands into the earth. Right hand down, left arm up, find the twist. This time, maybe wrap the left arm behind the back, maybe bring it towards the right inner thigh. Use that grip to spiral the chest towards the side of the room. Now maybe find a full bind, bringing the right arm underneath the right thigh, bring the left fingertips to meet the right, roll the chest open towards the side of the room. Unravel through center, left hand down, right arm up, twist. Wrap the right arm behind the back, spiral the chest, stack the shoulders. Maybe find the full bind if it felt good on the other side. Left arm under, maybe the right fingertips meet. Unravel, place the hands on the earth. Another opportunity for Titibhasana, firefly pose. Hop the feet in so that you can bring the backs of the thighs onto the backs of the arms. Maybe lift the feet, kick the legs out. You've got the rear view this time. Then again, let the legs slide down the backs of the arms, landing in your Upavista Konasana. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. This time, side bend to the left as you exhale. Maybe both hands can reach the left foot. Inhale through center. Exhale, take it over to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, plant the left hand near the top of the mat. Bend the right knee and plant the foot on the earth. Then lift the hips up into this funky wild thing variation, lifting the right heel from the earth. Now plant the right hand down as you sweep the left toes high, three-legged dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Inhale, wave it forward, high plank. Exhale, snake it back, downward dog. Inhale forward, exhale back. One more, big breath in, big breath out. Inhale forward, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down onto the belly. Untuck the toes here. Bring the forearms onto the earth. Press them into the mat, get nice and active in your Sphinx. So really spread through the fingers, press the elbows down, Lower the shoulders, lift the chest. Can you activate the legs so much that even with the feet staying on the floor, the kneecaps can lift, engaging through the glutes. Now, bring the left arm to center, cross the right elbow over the top of the left, maybe find full eagle arms, wrapping around twice. Now inhale, lift the elbows, lift the feet, lift the knees, lift the legs. Exhale, tap the elbows and tap the toes back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Last time, lift and hold. Can you lift a teeny tiny little bit higher as you pull each breath into the lungs? One more big breath in. Unravel the arms, stack the hands, release everything down as you release your breath out. Take a few breaths in center to reset. Slide the hands back into your Sphinx shape. This time walk the right arm to center, cross left elbow over the top, wrap once or twice, Garudasana arms. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time, lift and hold, and as you hold, maybe you can keep on elevating the body, even if it's just a single millimeter. One more big breath in. Release, unwind, release the breath out. Take a few breaths here to reset. Lift the head away from the hands, slide the hands in line with the ribs, press your way up to sit down on the shins near the back of the mat. Bring the hands into fists, place them either side of the knees, then can you lift everything and swing the legs around in front of you. Now, back to that kneeling shape, maybe. You can always bring the hands onto blocks here. You might find that makes it feel a little bit more available. So can you press the fists into the earth, lift the heels, cross the ankles, and then swing the legs underneath the hips. Then lift the shins, bring the legs around in front of you. Let's do it 2 more times. Lift, cross, swing through, lift, swing it forward. Last time, take it back, take it forward, drop the hips, drop the heels down to the earth. Have a little wiggle so that you can feel the sit bones grounding into the mat. Keep the right leg extended. Bring the sole of the left foot to meet the right inner thigh. Janu Shirsasana legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, cross over at the wrists and catch the opposite sides of the feet or the leg, the ankle, the calf, wherever the hands reach. And then bend into the elbows to draw yourself a little bit further into the fold. You might find that as we start to slow down through the body, maybe your mind starts to speed up a little bit. If that is the case, can you keep your awareness focused on your breath, connected to the movement of the breath in and out of the body? How does the breath sound? How does the breath feel? Where is the breath moving? Draw yourself back upright with your next breath in. Reach both arms all the way up. Right hand onto left knee. Left arm reaches up and over towards the outside edge of the right foot. It might reach, it might not, doesn't matter. It's just the thought of working in that direction. Whatever shape you're in, can you think about spiraling the chest towards the side of the room? So if you had a light on your chest, it would be shining sideways rather than down towards the mat. And again, can you use a really deep breath to bring a deeper stretch down that left side? On your next breath in, lift up, place the left hand behind the left hip, reach the right arm back and lift the hips for a baby wild thing. Now alternating between those two shapes, inhale here, exhale, sit down and find the side bend. Inhale, baby wild thing. Exhale, side bend. One more of each. Inhale, baby wild thing. Exhale, find the side bend. Actually, let's come up to a baby wild thing and hold once again. Stay here if this feels good, or maybe play around with lifting the left shin off the earth and tapping the right elbow to the left knee if you just want a little bit more spice. Inhale, lower the leg, extend the arm. Exhale, lift and squeeze. One more, breathe in. Breathe out, squeeze. Drop the hips, drop the feet, spin all the way back forwards, then swap it out, second side. Left leg forward, sole of the right foot meets the left inner thigh. Inhale, reach the arms high, find length through the spine. Then as you exhale, cross over at the wrists, maybe bring the opposite one on top if you can remember which way you did it last time. Letting everything feel soft, relaxed and heavy here as you sink down into the stretch. Again, using the breath, or maybe you use the sensations in the body like an anchor that grounds you into the here and the now. Draw yourself upright as you draw your next breath in. Arms reach high. Left hand to right knee, right arm towards the left foot or wherever it lands. Again, spiral the chest sideways. Use a really big breath to intensify the stretch down the right side. And can you keep grounding the right hip into the earth? With your next breath in, press into your baby wild thing. We'll hold this first one for a few moments. Inhale here, push the hips even higher. Exhale, find the side bend. Inhale, push the hips, push the heart high. Exhale, lower and reach to the side. Keep it going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. This time we will lift to our baby wild thing and hold once again. Maybe stay here or maybe squeeze the right knee into the chest and tap left elbow to right knee. Inhale, lower the leg, extend the arm. Exhale, lift and squeeze. One more, breathe in. Breathe out, squeeze in. Gently melt the right leg down, spiral back to face forward. Bing, bing, Chandler Bing. Bring the soles of the feet onto the floor, knees are bent. Shimmy the hips so that they're a little bit closer towards the heels. Extend the arms straight out in front of you. See if you can keep space across the chest and the shoulders here, so not rounding in like this. Keep a nice straight spine as you start to lower down towards the earth, but lower down in slow motion. When you get a few inches above the earth, pause and hold. Then roll all the way back upright. Let's do a few more. Lower it down, pause. Bring it up. Can you keep pressing the soles of the feet into the earth? Lower it down. Bring it all the way back up. This time, lower down and pause for a little bit longer. Keep the left foot down. Extend the right leg out in front of you. Right foot down, left leg extends. Left down, right extends. Down right, lift left. Down left, lift right. Keep it going. Left, right, left, right. Let's make this the last one. Left, drop it down, roll all the way down onto the back. Hug the knees into the chest when you arrive. Give them a nice, generous, loving squeeze into the chest. Then let's end our practice where we began. Open the arms into a cactus shape. Let the right leg wrap around the left, find eagle legs, then let the knees drift over towards the left-hand side. All the while, can you keep grounding the right shoulder into the earth here, bringing the twist throughout the entire spine. Slowly start to unravel back through center, unwind the legs, take it straight to the other side. Left leg wraps over the right leg. Let the knees melt down over to the right hand side. Find your full expansive breaths here. Draw a big breath in, draw the legs back through center, let them unravel and pull into the chest one last time. Then before we make our way into Shavasana, always the opportunity to pop me on pause and add in any final stretches, final shapes, anything else that's calling to you. And if you're tempted to pause the class or end the class altogether, then I would really encourage you, please, please, please just take these final few moments in stillness, in silence, in softness, eventually arriving down on your back in any shape that feels comfortable, that feels relaxing, that feels safe. Using this time to really integrate the effects of our practice, letting our body shift into parasympathetic nervous system activity. So that's our rest, digest, relax. So that when we leave our mats today, we've left behind anything that wasn't serving us, and we can take away with us a sense of peace, of stillness, And maybe that sense of peace and stillness stays with us and permeates into the rest of our day. So notice if you're still holding onto any tension, whether that's in the body, in the mind, in the breath, that you might be able to set aside, that you might be able to let go of. Can you find that tightness, replace it with lightness? Final few moments here together, and then I'll guide us all back. If the mind has started to wander off elsewhere, whether you're caught up in the past, caught up in the future, can you guide your awareness back into the present moment? Hold the present moment in your awareness for these final few moments. Reconnect to the breath. Take a few big inhales and big exhales. Let the breath permeate through the entire torso. And then let all of the breath go. Take a few more breaths like that. Start to explore movement, any movement that calls to you. You might start off small and slow and gentle. Then let that movement ripple throughout the rest of the body. Start to become more expansive, more expressive, take up more space. And you might keep the eyes closed for these last few moments as you slowly, carefully, gently make your way back up to your version of a comfortable seated position. We'll all meet in a few moments. No need to rush to get there. Using this time now to set an intention for the rest of your day. How do you want to move through your day? How do you want to feel? How do you want to be? What do you want to cultivate? Whether that's peace, patience, generosity, compassion, gratitude. Find that intention, tuck it away in the back of your mind, carry it with you for the rest of your day. And for the rest of your day, I hope that you think peaceful thoughts, I hope you speak peaceful words, and I hope you feel peace in your heart. Thank you so much for choosing to share your practice with me today. So grateful to have you here with me, whether it's your first time on your mat with me or you've been here loads of times. Like I said at the start, I would be so grateful to hear what you thought about this class, to get a thumbs up from you, and to have you subscribe if it's not too much trouble. But more important than any of that is that you have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you soon.